Hi everybody, good evening. This is Vype, FortBend.com. Welcome to Fulshear and our second broadcasted volleyball match of 2022. I'm Roger Smith, and tonight we have the Fulshear Charger girls taking on the Brenham Cubettes, and it's the first bona fide home match for Fulshear. They've had one earlier, but it was before school started, and they just didn't have that big of a crowd and all that stuff. So this is one of those electric matchups, and the main reason is the Brenham Cubettes and the Fulshear Charger girls could very possibly meet each other in the the second round of the playoffs. Vype, FortBend.com Tuesday Night Volleyball, presented by the Volleyball School, is brought to you this evening by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless that does it all. Unbeatable internet made to do anything so you can do anything. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations, and all of them are open Monday through Saturday. You can get the best prices on tires and get anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best. Visit firsttireandauto.com. By Next Level Urgent Care, with 28 locations in Greater Houston, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Longmeadow, Greatwood, and 4 of them in Katy. From owl to wow, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. By the Needville Insurance Agency, put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket when Bradley Stavino and the Needville Insurance Agency team shop all those insurance carriers. They'll find the very lowest premium for you, save you money on your car insurance. And of course, we're brought to you by the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy, coming soon to Aliana on West Belfort, tucked in between Kempner, Austin, Travis, and Foster. We will step aside briefly and be back with a countdown to first serve show. Glad you're with us on VypeFortBend.com.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy, and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3190.
Welcome everybody to the Next Level Urgent Care Countdown to First Serve show. It's time to talk to Megan Whalen of Brenham. We've never broadcasted Brenham before, but I know they have quality volleyball teams all the time. Megan Whalen is the new head coach, brand new, and she is succeeding someone that she played for a long time. So give us a quick summary of your young life leading up to this as the head coach of the Cubettes.
Well, I am Brenham, born and raised. I bleed green, so I played for Debbie Yeager back in her first few years at Brenham and watched the success she brought on, and then I was her assistant for the last 4 years. And when she was ready to retire, I said, absolutely, I'd love to take over. And we've used some of the things that she taught us to instill in the girls, and brought my own things that I've learned from other coaches, and we've had a good year so far.
I know you were honored to take it and very eager to take it, but was there anything kind of daunting about taking over for someone who had affected so many lives in a positive way over the years through volleyball?
Those are hard shoes to fill, especially, 22 years, that's a long time. I took it on more as an opportunity to continue her legacy and to continue her winning tradition, and not so much, oh Lord, it's big shoes to fill, but I've enjoyed that I could be the one that could carry on her legacy.
Megan Whalen has driven the Cubettes to, I believe, if Max Preps is correct, a 14-7 record to this point.
It's 13-7. We said that we beat Johnson twice, but it was a different Johnson, so it's actually 13-7.
All right. Well, it looks like to me that you're playing more matches than a lot of teams that you're competing with. And how would you sum up your team's play? Are you happy with what they've done? Are you think you're farther from where you can be than you should at this point? How does it look?
So we started off the first weekend of play. We were 9-0 in a very competitive Austin Westwood tournament. Our big gun went down, Brooke Benke, and we spent the last 11 games learning how to play without her. She'll be back next week, hopefully. But it's given a great opportunity for kids that maybe have not been in the spotlight to carry the weight and to help earn their own points and help contribute with the team. So while we've taken some of those losses in her absence, it's one of those things that you have to learn. I'm glad it's early on and not in the middle of district, but it has been a learning opportunity. We have taken losses, but have had the opportunity to learn from other kids getting playing time.
I knew something had to happen. I read something from the banner, I guess a couple of weeks ago, and they were saying Brooke Benke, am I saying it right, was such a great player, and I sure hope she gets back. But I'll tell you what, if this was a televised volleyball match, the ratings would go down because she's not playing, right?
Well, I hope not. I think we've got...
But I'm saying is she's that good.
She is that good. She has been a staple for Brenham Volleyball for 4 years. I've written the lineup for 4 years as the assistant, and I've never written number 22, never not written number 22 on a lineup. I've had to do that for 10 games now, and it's hard when your leader goes down to continue in the winning way, and I think our spirits were down the first few days, and then we went this weekend and we competed, and we learned how to score points, and I think it's still going to be a great game without her.
I agree. Great quality programs, and Coach Whalen, without Brooke, who has to really come through for you to get the win tonight at Fulshear?
We're really hoping that we've got a middle Lily Thibodeau, and our setter outside Charlie Krausen has really stepped up and scored points in her absence. We tried to get more girls activated so that we can score the normal. Brooke averages 15 points a game, so we've had to distribute those points to other kids. So I'm really hoping that we've got some juniors and some seniors that want to step up and fill that role.
Thank you for being with us, and I hope that some folks in Brenham will listen to this either live or on the podcast. And we have made volleyball a radio sport. A lot of people think it doesn't fit in with it, but I can't say everybody's name every time they touch the ball. That's impossible, but hopefully give them a pretty good picture of what's going on out there. Thanks for being with us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
More of the Next Level Urgent Care Countdown to First Serve show from Fulshear. The Brenham Cubettes and the Charger girls are going to do battle on the hardwood when we return. Well, after we talk to Coach Sydney Zimmerman of Fulshear. We'll be right back.
Now with Xfinity,
hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugarland and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Welcome back to the Next Level Urgent Care Countdown to First Serve show. It's been a long time since we've talked to Sydney Zimmerman. It's another volleyball season. There's a lot of reason for excitement. And first of all, let's talk about the summer activities and how you feel about just your personnel alone going into this 2022 season.
We have a lot of returners, some really good returners, starters from last year. Our offense is kind of based around Bailey Warren, our outside hitter. We lost her sister Brielle. She's at Purdue now, but Bailey's really stepping up and kind of taking over the offense. And our libero, Sydney Black, also a sophomore that started for us last year as a freshman. So the two of them are kind of holding it down for returners. We've got a bunch of them, but those are kind of the standouts that are, so young but doing so well. Other than that, we're super excited about who we've got, and a lot of youth, but we also have a decent amount of senior leadership, so we're excited about the season.
You've always had a lot of players you can look up to, but this year I think you're looking straight ahead at some of them and down at some of the others. You don't have the hype that you've had on some other squads, how does that change your style? Do you still attack the way you always have?
Yeah, you know, we don't look as big, but these girls work so hard, and when you see them jump, it shows how much they've been in the weight room and how much they've worked. They have some crazy verticals, so you know, I think we are deceptively short because we can get up there and still swing pretty well and block pretty well.
You don't. I didn't just insult you, did I, and your team?
No, that is okay. We know we look undersized, but they make up for it.
All right, so thus far this season, you've played a pretty tough schedule, and if Max Preps is correct, you're 7-6. Is that the correct record at this point?
Yes, 7-6. We played in a tough Pearland tournament. Played the Woodlands, who's top 3 in 6A. Played Tompkins, top 3 in 6A. We usually try to kind of load down the top part of our schedule so that we can get better. You know, it's always tough. It's always a little bit of a learning curve, but we like to do it that way. That way, when we get in district, we are ready and can start prepping for the playoffs.
And then there's Seven Lakes. I know they're 2 years removed from a state championship, but you beat them anyway in straight sets. And speaking of beating important teams, Brenham could be your second round opponent, couldn't they? And are you buddies with Coach Whalen? How is that relationship?
I'm not. This is the first time we've ever played in preseason. So we've been in the same tournaments a few times, but this will be the first time that we see him in preseason. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay. And maybe after tonight's match, shake hands and say, see you in November.
Yes.
All right. Always fun to talk to you. Here comes another year. Hopefully it'll be a great, memorable one for Fulshear Volleyball. We'll be right back on VypeFortBend.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
All right, everybody, welcome back inside the gym at Fulshear. Sorry, I needed to turn myself up. Welcome back, everybody, to Inside the Gym at Fulshear, where it's Brenham at 13-7 with no district games played yet in District 21-5A. Because they play in Region 3, there's a very good chance that these two teams could meet in the second round of the playoffs, and it might be one of those matchups where you really wish they didn't have to play each other so early. We'd rather they played, the 2 weekends before Thanksgiving or something like that. So it would be the berth in the state tournament in Garland on the line. But let's talk about Brenham and what they've done to get here. Katie Taylor was one of their victims in straight sets. They defeated them. They also defeated Austin Westlake and also our Fort Bend Austin Bulldogs and Houston St. Agnes Academy. So they are very strong. And now let's go to the public address announcer, or in just a moment we will go to public address announcer Terrence Walters, and he'll introduce the starting lineups.
Between the Brenham Cubs and your Fulshear Chargers. At this time, we ask if you're able, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
That's not the national anthem. It's okay. They're working on it, and they will get the proper recording momentarily.
Number 1, Destante Cooper, outside hitter. Number 2, Caden Kennedy, defensive specialist. Number 3, Sienna Kelm, defensive specialist. Number 4, Lily Thibodeau, middle blocker. Number 5, Tiana Jones, middle blocker. Number 6, Kristen Kuhn, defensive specialist. Number 7, Riley Sommerlot, outside hitter. Number 8, Avery Frazier, defensive specialist. Number 9, Addison Schramm, middle blocker. Number 10, Katie Berg, outside hitter. Number 11, Brooklyn Frazier, defensive specialist. Number 12, Lainey Bolsarek, middle blocker. Number 15, Casey Harris, defensive specialist. Number 16, Charlie Krausen, outside hitter. Number 17, Hannah Weiss, outside hitter. Number 22, Brooke Bentke, outside hitter. And number 25, Ada Stopchinski. Your head coach is Megan Whalen. Varsity assistant is Lauren Matrailer. Assistant coaches Patrick Haslett and Olivia Van Hook. Student assistants Sydney Hahn and Amber Molitor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your 2022 Fulshear Chargers. Number 1, sophomore libero Sydney Black. Number 2, sophomore outside hitter Bailey Warren. Number 3, sophomore outside hitter, Avery Pruitt. Number 4, senior defensive specialist, Addison Carter. Number 5, junior defensive specialist, Hallie North. Number 6, senior defensive specialist, Arielis Ponce. Number 7, senior right side hitter, Haley Kuhn. Number 8, sophomore defensive specialist, Carly Caraway. Number 9, junior defensive specialist, Ansley Cox. Number 10, sophomore outside hitter, Lauren Whitty. Number 11, setter, Alexis James. Number 12, sophomore setter, Addison Lednicki. Number 13, senior middle blocker, Olivia Drayden. Number 14, junior setter, Shayla Williams. Number 15, senior middle blocker, Victoria Powell. Number 16, middle blocker, Rachel North. Number 18, sophomore, right side, Yosola Adeleke. The Chargers are led by assistant coaches, Mackenzie Baker, Katie Fontenot, and Reagan Barrett. The head coach is Sydney Zimmerman.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Walters. And now you know what it feels like to be inside the gym. Everybody's fired up. It's going to be good. Roger Smith with you on VypeFortBend.com. This is our second volleyball broadcast of the year, and we're going to start football on Thursday. 3 games this week, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. I want to thank Shane Scholwinski, producer extraordinaire, inside the mothership there at Vype World Headquarters. Fulshear will serve from the near side. They're wearing the white jerseys and the black shorts, silver numbers outlined in purple. And for Brenham, the uniforms are all black with white letters and numerals, even though people who love Brenham bleed green. So we're mentioning that Katie Taylor was one of the victims of Brenham. Brenham has also beaten Austin Westlake, Fort Bend Austin, and St. Agnes Academy, but that was before they lost Brooke Bentke to an injury. So we'll just have to see how that plays out. You know that they are resting Brooke Bentke and hoping that she can get back on the court for next week's district opener. They'll start district play. Actually, they're not going to start district until September the 9th when they take on Magnolia. So she's got some time, but they would like to get her back on the court sooner if possible for a non-district match or two. And the problem was there were players from an opposing team in tournament play sticking their foot under the net. She rolled her ankle, and you know that can be painful. So here we go. Fulshear will serve first. And they are serving from the south end of their floor. Good crowd on hand. And we'll see if these not that tall, but they play tall, Fulshear Charger girls can get a victory tonight. And Brenham, of course, they are something to be reckoned with, even if they don't have Kristen Keene or their main girl out there, Brooke Bentke. I'm not sure what we're waiting for. One of the officials is at the scorer's table. Crowd is waiting very patiently. Although if this goes on much longer, maybe not. Sydney Zimmerman, the only varsity volleyball coach that Fulshear has ever had. They've won a state championship in Class 4A in 2019. In 2020, they went all the way to the state final and lost to Lucas Lovejoy and are trying to get back to Garland. And we are underway. The serve is in the air, and Brenham tries to finesse it over with Destiny Cooper. And now there's a big swing by Lauren Whitty of Fulshear, and it ends up being a winner. Brenham was also almost able to keep it off the floor, but the first point goes to the Chargers. Brenham lost to Liberty Hill on August 13th, and they won 4 straight after that. Then they lost 6 out of 7 in 3 days of tournament play when they didn't have Brooke Bentke available. Here they come responding. They are blocked at the net with Riley Summerlot, and a block at the net, and Fulshear puts it down on the Brenham side, and it's 2-0. Fulshear is 7-6. They beat College Station on August 9th, 3-1. I'll bet that was sweet, especially for Bailey Warren. Here is Brenham with a little tap over, and they get their first point on a finesse point by Lily Thibodeau. She's 14th in the state of Texas in blocks with 36. She stands 5'11". Looks taller than that, I must say. They do have a couple of 6'2 players, one of them Riley Summerlot. And now for the first time, Brenham serves, and serving it out of bounds was Kristen Keene. She's 21st in the state in digs. She has 238, and that averages out to about 5%. So it is 3-1 after she served that fault. And now the ball is in the air, served by Lauren Whitty of Fulshear. And now there's a big swing, but Fulshear there to block it. Victoria Powell knocking it down. She stood face to face with Ada Stopczynski. She's 6'1". Ada is. And Victoria Powell right at 6 feet. Another serve by Lauren Whitty. Here comes Brenham right down the middle with the attack, but a nice set there by Whitty. And a big swing by Bailey Warren. And Brenham ends up getting that point, and Stopczynski managed to score on that one after she was blocked the first time she tried for a kill. However, it is still 4-2. Fulshear on top. Serving at the other end, Lily Thibodeau. She lets it fly from the middle of the court. Spinning around, and there is Alexis James setting it up, but Fulshear is unable to get the bang down spike. Stopczynski with a spike attempt. Sent up by Sydney Black, and Fulshear with a big swing and a winner by Bailey Warren, her first of the night. Our next volleyball broadcast will be Ridgepoint at Hightower. Tuesday night volleyball brought to you by the Volleyball School. They'll soon have a new location on Belfort. And a miss hit on the serve by Sydney Black, so the point goes to Brenham. They get the serve back, trailing 5-3. Taking a seat is Riley Summerlot. You know, I'd like to give you all of the names of the Fulshear girls who are out there, but some of them have such big ponytails, sometimes attachments, sometimes not, but you can't always see the number. And they mishandled the serve from Brenham. It is now 5-4. The Cubettes trying to come back and tie this game for the first time since it was 0-0. Avery Frazier serves. Dug out by Arielis Ponce, and then a bang down spike, Rachel Nort. She's a Hardin Simmons commit, so that means she's going to be playing her volleyball in Abilene at the collegiate level. By the way, I went to college in Abilene, and we used to call Hardin Simmons University Hardened Sinners University. But all in good fun, of course. There is the swing and the serve by Shayla Williams of your Fulshear Chargers, and that's going to be a point for Brenham. Stopczynski. No, it wasn't Stopczynski. Check that. It was Charlie Krausen, who has 30 aces. She's 8th in the state, but she hasn't served yet. She does get a kill right there. Now a substitution as Brooklyn Frazier comes in for Brenham, and she will serve. Fulshear still up, though, 6-5. Serve is in the air. Ponce bumps it. And there's a tap down. Rachel Nort scores, and I think maybe a small complaint from Brenham that Nort might have lifted the ball or done something other than strike it. Ponce comes out. Lauren Whitty comes back in. And Bailey Warren to serve. Not quite as tall as her sister Brielle, who's now playing college volleyball at Purdue. That was a beauty of a serve. And now a big swing off the top of the net. A miss hit by Destiny Cooper of Brenham, and it falls on the Cubette side. And the Fulshear lead is now 8-5 in this first game. As Bailey Warren gets ready to serve again. Spins it, the right-hander flies it over the net. Knuckleball is down! The Cubettes let it go, thought it was out, but it was in, and we're working 9-5. What a way to make a living. like to say hi to Dolly Parton, listening out in Tennessee. Anyway, it's 9-5. Fulshear on top, and Bailey Warren serves again. Leaps as she does. Gets the ball over to the other side, but a strong return by Brenham. And now it is Whitty. Now it's on the Brenham side. There's a big swing by Krausen. Fulshear there with the defense. And there is a bang down, a beauty by Alexis James of Fulshear. And it bounces off Brenham forearms and into the stands. And that's the biggest lead that the Charger girls have had. It is now 10-5. I mentioned that when Fulshear beat College Station on August 9th, it avenged a playoff loss to the team where Bailey Warren's big sister Brielle used to play. And baby sister Brielle, not such a baby anymore, has a big service winner. No, she doesn't. Actually, it was a point to Brenham. Brenham gets the point, and that stops the long run of service points scored for Fulshear. Kristen Keene will serve. She's 5'6". She goes to her left. Whitty hits it into the red and white antenna on the left side of the net, signifying that it was out while it was still in the air. So the lead is now down to 10-7. And Keene will serve again. Bumped up by Sydney Black. Now they set up Whitty. She's blocked at the net, but it flies out of bounds, and a point to the Chargers. They get an 11-7 lead, and they get the serve back. And it'll be Addison Carter to serve. Addison serves from the middle, right-handed, leaps as she serves, and they let it go, and it was good! Another service winner, a point for Fulshear, second time in the match that Brenham has just let one go. Brooklyn Frazier was eyeballing it, thought it was out, but it's 12-7, matching the Chargers' biggest lead. Carter serves again from the middle, tips the top of the net, gets over. Brenham now trying to get a winner, but Fulshear is there with the defense. Whitty swings, she is blocked at the net, but it goes down on the Brenham side. Another point for Fulshear. Now it is 13-7. And a timeout taken by the Brenham Cubettes and their head coach, Megan Whalen. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Coming out of the timeout, Addison Carter served long, and it's a point for Brenham. So the Cubettes are within 13-7. And they will serve with Charlie Krausen. Right-hander with top spin, just gets over the net. Fulshear handles it. Bailey Warren, big swing, and blocked down by Brenham. Lily Thibodeau right there in the middle of the net. And it's 13-8, Brenham trailing, still serving. Here it comes. Victoria Powell in the middle of the net trying to block for Fulshear. Now here comes a big swing, spins as it goes off Fulshear fingertips, and Whitty gets a winner. She was blocked at the net by Lily Thibodeau, but it got between her forearms and got down. 14-9, Fulshear on top. Coming into the game for the first time for the Chargers, Yosola Adeleke. Here's the serve with side spin. Brenham gets it back up into the air, and here they go with a big swing. And that is going to be a point for Fulshear as Riley Summerlot swung big, but it went out, and it did not touch anybody who was going up to attempt the block for the Chargers. It's now 15-9. Hannah Weiss comes into the game for Brenham. There is the serve by Fulshear. Blocked at the net. Destiny Cooper gets the winner, and it went off the Fulshear block and then touched the red and white out of bounds antenna. Alexis James has the biggest ponytail of attachments that obscures her number. So later in the season, I promise Fulshear fans I will know everybody without even looking at the numbers, but right now I'm struggling a little bit. Bailey Warren sets it over, was unable to swing and attempt to spike. Now there's a nice dig by Sydney Black, setting it up. Whitty swing, she's blocked at the net, but it goes down on the Brenham side. Point to the Chargers, and they lead it 16-10. Fulshear beat the 2018 state UIL 5A champions from Kingwood Park during tournament play, 2-0. Kingwood Park, I will owe them a debt of gratitude for the rest of my life, and I'll tell you why at some point in the broadcast. And there's a point to Brenham as they spike one deep, coming off the hand of Charlie Krausen, and Alexis James tried to keep it in the air, but it ricocheted off of the heel of her hand and out of bounds. 16-11, Brenham trails, and Brenham serving. Lily Thibodeau. Sydney Black sets it up. Now it is Victoria Powell. Can't get one to go down. Big swing, but dug out by Bailey Warren. They set it back to her, and she puts one down, going from left to right, diagonal across the court. A thing of beauty. And it's 17-11, and Sydney Black will serve. The libero wearing the purple jersey. Everybody else on her team wearing a white jersey. There goes Sydney's serve. It goes deep to the middle. Brenham to return. All they can do is set it over, and this will be an attack by Fulshear, and we've got a whistle and a foul against Brenham. I think they touched the net in the process of trying to win that point, so it's 18-11. A 7-point lead matches the biggest one that Fulshear had. We'll take a timeout, and we'll tell you that Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball and supports you whenever you're hurting. We're here for the community. Next Level is open 7 days a week from 9 till 9 for you and your family at 28 Greater Houston locations, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Greatwood, Longmeadow, and 4 in Katy. From babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone. From owl to wow, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. And if you're short on time, Next Level has an app to get you in line right away. Just text NLUCAPP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. That is text NLUCAPP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. All right, they've done enough talking. The timeout is over. The teams are back on the floor, and Fulshear will try to finish up this first game. They lead at 18-7. Brooke Benke is in the house for Brenham, but not suited up and ready to play. She's still resting that tender ankle. There was a tap down by Yosola Adeleke. She almost got it to go down. Now Bailey Warren, boom. Bang, zoom, not to the moon, but to the floor, and it's 19-11. Sydney Black continues her service. There it goes, and she takes something off that through the changeup. Brenham does handle it, however. There's the big swing by Hannah Weiss. Can't get the winner. Bailey Warren spikes, but from her feet, and goes deep to the baseline and gets the point. Sent to Brenham Cubettes sprawling after the ball. They made contact but could not keep it airborne. 9-point lead now, 20-11. Sydney Black ready to let fly again. There it goes, top spin. Brenham gets it up in the air, and here they go with Weiss. She is blocked at the net. Now it's on the Fulshear side. Bailey Warren has her spike attempt blocked out of bounds, so it's a point to the Chargers. And it's 21-11. First time they've had a double-figure lead. There goes Sydney Black with yet another serve, and she gets a lot of air under that one. Here is Stopchinski, and fires it long. Another point to the Chargers. They've doubled up the Cubettes at this point. It is 22-11. Sydney Black on a great service run. Lets it fly, top spin. She really sped it up, and Bailey Warren tapping it down with two hands as they kind of overset it. 23-11, and I don't think that the Brenham Cubettes are going to pull out this first game. They'll have to make a huge comeback. Sydney Black fires down the sideline to her left. Stopchinski puts it up, but Fulshear is there with the defense. Black sets up Warren, and she goes outside of the red and white antenna. Even if it landed inside the court, it was outside that little skinny pole that tells you the ball is out. So it's 23-12. Avery Frazier to serve for Brenham. She serves from her right. Looks over at Coach Megan Whalen, and now lets fly the serve. Bailey Warren cross court. Now they're going to set up Victoria Powell. She cannot quite get it down. Correction, that was Odaleke. And Brenham hits long. Fulshear with the point. It is 24-12. No, Odaleke comes off the floor, goes to the bench, and now serving to finish out this first game, or attempt to do so, is Shayla Williams, 5'7", senior, or setter rather. There is Stopchinski, gets it over, and a nice job. Correction, not Stopchinski, it was Charlie Krausen. And the lead is at 24-13, but Brenham is going to have to come up with 11 straight points. Brooklyn Frazier now to serve. Here's the serve. Bailey Warren sets it up, and they send it cross court, and a big swing by Alexis James does not get down. Now there is a winner by Charlie Krausen of Brenham, and the Cubettes are fighting tooth and nail. You ever been to the Black Bear Diner? You know, I said Cubettes, and I was just thinking about bears, and Black Bear Diner. I really like the, I can't remember the menu item. I'll remember that later. We have a whistle, and another point goes to Brenham, as it's a violation, I think, for touching the net against Fulshear, and their lead is still 9, 24-15. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about the College Station thing. And I'll do that after this first game. Bailey Warren swings hard. Side spin, it's in. Point to Fulshear. They win game one by a score of 25-15. So before we take a break, it involves Bailey Warren because her big sister Brielle was playing volleyball at College Station. So I remember there was a victory, several victories by the 2020 Fulshear Charger girls as they went all the way to the state final before losing to Lucas Lovejoy. And so Steve Huff, who is the head coach and athletic coordinator, came over to me and he said, "You know they got one of our players, don't you?" That being Brielle Warren, you know, the daughter of the great collegiate and NFL football player Ty Warren. Yes, she did start her high school career at College Station and then came over to Fulshear and helped them get to the state championship round in 2020. Now she's at Purdue, and now her little sister Bailey, a sophomore, is probably the hitter on the team that Fulshear counts on the most. So anyway, it's always nice to beat College Station because after College Station was eliminated from the 2020 playoffs, College Station beat Fulshear to eliminate the Chargers from the 2021 playoffs, but early in the 2022 season, well, Fulshear got the win over College Station. We'll take a break and be right back with Game 2. Fulshear leading the match 1-0.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
VypeFortBend.com. Tuesday night volleyball presented by the Volleyball School is brought to you this evening by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless that does it all. Unbeatable internet made to do anything so you can do anything. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations where you can get the best prices on tires and anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best. All 4 locations open Monday through Saturday. Visit firsttireandauto.com. By Next Level Urgent Care with 28 locations in Greater Houston, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Longmeadow, Greatwood, and 4 of them in Katy. From ow to wow, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. As you can tell by the cheers, Fulshear gets the first point. Correction, Brenham gets the first point of the second game as they get a winner from Hannah Weiss. Krausen serves and serves it into the top of the net, and it falls down on the Brenham side. An unforced error, and it's 1-1. All right, I have to look through a lot of tall girls to figure out who's serving, and I see that it is Avery Pruitt. Avery fires down the far sideline. Now a little back set by Krausen, and a spike attempt. They cannot get it down on the Brenham side, but then firing one out is Victoria Powell. And now Brenham has its first lead of this match. They're on top by a score of 2-1. Going to the baseline to serve is Sienna Kelm, 5'4" junior. She leaps, and Sydney Black digs it out. Now there is Bailey Warren. It goes off fingertips. Actually, no, it doesn't. It was out beyond the baseline. Another point for Brenham. It is 3-1. Sienna Kelm, all 5'6" of her, with the counterclockwise spin serve. Bailey Warren just taps it over and finds an empty spot, and it's down for a Fulshear point. The Chargers get within 3-2. And between all those players, Avery Pruitt ready to serve. There it goes. And it is good. For the 3rd time in the match, Brenham has watched a serve fly. Thought it was going out, but it didn't. And this second game is tied at 3-all. And correction on who's serving, it is Sydney Black. So credit her with that ace. Now there is a big swing by Adeleke, and Brenham is there with the defense. Bailey Warren sets it up now, a back set. Adeleke outside the red and white pole. It is called out, and 4-3. Brenham leads it and gets the serve back. You know, I was mentioning that the Fulshear girls had beaten Kingwood Park in pre-district play in 2 straight sets. Kingwood Park in 2018 defeated Lucas Lovejoy in the Class 5A state championship. And little did we know that Lucas Lovejoy would not lose another postseason match. In fact, I think maybe they've lost 2 postseason sets since then. So in 3 straight seasons, 3 straight state championships. And it's getting old looking at Lucas Lovejoy. They go all the way through a very tough region and never lose a set. And I heard someone say, whose opinion I respect, is it even fun for them anymore if you're never even challenged? But I know nothing is forever. It just seems like it is. Is Lucas Lovejoy ever going to not win the state 5A championship? And I killed some time with that little anecdote. And now we're playing again. Bailey Warren swings big, but Brenham stops it. And then an unforced error, Destiny Cooper sets it into the net. So the point goes to the Chargers after an unforced Brenham error. And we're tied at 4. Fulshear won the first game, 25-15. And now it's Shayla Williams to serve. Lets it fly with a backspin. Bumped up in the air by Keene. Now a little tap over by Destiny Cooper, but Fulshear there with the defense. Bailey Warren can only set it over with a couple of hands. And now there is a big swing by Brenham, but Fulshear is there to block it and keep it airborne. And there is another try. Alexis James cannot get it down. Brenham taps it over the net, and a winner. Tiana Jones gets the winner, and it went off the hands of Rachel Nort and down. 5-4, Brenham on top. Nice little sinker ball serve by Avery Frazier. And a point to Fulshear. That ties it at 5. I was actually obstructed, so I'm not exactly sure how they came about getting that point. Avery Pruitt re-enters the game. Bailey Warren is serving from the far end. Those are the sub-varsity girls from Brenham. Bailey Warren serves it into the net to the delight of those sub-varsity players. And that gets the Cubats back on top by a score of 6-5. Now it's Destiny Cooper. Whenever I hear about a girl named Destiny, I think of the movie Back to the Future. Remember when George McFly said to Lorraine, "You're my density." You're my destiny. And Destiny Cooper served into the net. We're tied again, 6-6. Into the match, Brooklyn Frazier for Brenham. Coming on for Fulshear is Addison Carter. Goes straight to the baseline to serve and serves from the middle of the baseline. A lot of velocity on that one. Brenham is going to handle though. There is a little tap over by Krausen, cannot get it down. Now the big swing and out. Point to Brenham because Avery Pruitt with the big swing hit it beyond the sideline to our left. You know, at one point I said far sideline, but we always set up our table, unless it's in Garland for state championship play. We're always at the end of the court, usually along a sideline or right there in the corner. So I guess I should say left sideline, right sideline. So Brenham is at our end. Caden Kennedy comes on. She will serve for the first time. 5'5" senior, wears number 2. Strawberry blonde. Keeps her feet on the floor as she serves with top spin. Bailey Warren sets it up for Shayla Williams. And there's a big swing and a bang down spike by Alexis James. And it's 7-7. This game is just so close. Nobody seems to have a lead of more than 2. Brenham had a 3-1 lead, and ever since then it's either been a 1-point match or a 1-point game or tied. Alexis James to serve, jumps as she does, serves it deep. Set up by Avery Frazier, and a big swing and a winner by Krausen. She will go to the baseline and serve, and we told you earlier that coming into this match, she has 30 aces on the year. That is 8th in the state of Texas. And that, I believe, is among all schools of all classifications. There she serves, and Fulshear let it go, and it's down for a Brenham point. And now they lead by 2, 9-7. Biggest lead they've enjoyed since they were up 3-1. Krausen serves again, gets it down. Fulshear can't handle it. That had a lot of sinking action on it, and Bailey Warren kind of underestimated it. And the lead is now 3. Cubets 10, Chargers 7. And speaking of mascots, on Thursday we've got Rangers versus Rangers football from Traylor Stadium. Clements against Terry. I can't say Rangers the whole game unless I say Clements before it or Terry before it. 10-7, Brenham on the attack, and a mistimed set. Unfortunately, Tiana Jones thought the ball was going to be quick set for her by Hannah Weiss. Didn't work out. She kind of jumped under it. Fulshear now serves, trailing 10-8 in the second game. As Avery Pruitt prepares to serve, lets it fly down the right sideline. Now a cross-court set by Brenham. Nice block at the net. Point to Fulshear. A double hit by Brenham after a brilliant block by turnaround. That is Yosola Araleke. Fulshear within 10-9, and Avery Pruitt to serve again. Here it comes. Knuckleball serve. Set up by Krausen. Back set to Weiss. Cannot get the winner. Now there is a big spike, and it is out. Evidently it was out. The Fulshear girls are, okay, it was not out. I didn't think it was. It was in. The lineswoman held up the flag, and I thought that meant it was out. But it was definitely in. And that was a big winner by, frankly, I don't know if it was Alexis James or Yosola Araleke. Not knock who's there, I don't know, but I do know this. It is 10-10. And Avery Pruitt is still serving. 3 straight points for the Chargers since she began serving. Now setting it up, Krausen gets it over there to Weiss, cannot get it down. And Bailey Warren just bumps it down the right sideline. Brenham handles. And there is Weiss with a big hard spike attempt, but Sydney Black keeps it in the air. Now a back set and a spike into the net. Point to the Chargers, they lead 11-10. A miss hit by Tiana Jones. Fulshear now with 4 straight points, and they lead it 11-10. That was a curveball, and it's just long. Served out. I got a really good view of it. Avery Pruitt with no spin whatsoever. The ball basically fluttered. That is a point to Brenham, and we're tied at 11. And Sienna Kelm will serve for the Cubets. She's a 5'4" junior and waiting for another substitution. Looks like the Cubets are a little confused about who needs to come in. The officials need to oversee who can come in. It's kind of like in basketball, the official at the scorer's table has to grant you entry into the game. So Stopczynski comes into the game. Brooklyn Frazier out, and now serving is Sienna Kelm. And there goes her serve, top spin. Fulshear keeps it airborne. Big swing out of Leke, but a nice save there by Keene. Now it's over on the Fulshear side, but it is long. Point to the Chargers, and they lead again 12-11, their second lead that they've enjoyed in this second game. They won the first one 25-15, and Rachel Nort re-enters the game for Fulshear. Sydney Black serves, Stopchinski digs it out, and a nice tap down by Adeleke. They overset it, Brenham did, and Adeleke with an easy tap down, but she didn't tap it straight ahead. Very wise to kind of give him a little finesse. Now Stopchinski digs the serve. Spike attempt by Brenham, but blocked at the net by Fulshear. Nort with a hard try, but Brenham there with the defense. Nort blocks Stopchinski. Now Stopchinski another chance. Fulshear keeps it alive. Nort back sets it and got it over the net was Bailey Warren, and now it is back on the Fulshear side. Big swing Warren, and bumped up beautifully by Weiss. What a dig. And now Adeleke serves, and it's out. A hard-earned point for the Brenham Cadets. And they get within 13-12. This game has not had a large margin, never more than 2 points, and as a result, no one's called a timeout. I'm about ready for him to call one. Served by Kristen Keene, and it's a winner, and it ties the game, 13-all. Another one of those with sinking action, and sometimes when it's coming at you, it can handcuff you like you're an infielder and you don't know whether to play it on the short hop or rush up there and get it. But we're tied at 13. Keene with another serve, and it's long. 14-13, Chargers get the point and have the lead back as Arielis Ponce, using good judgment there, was the one who decided to go all frozen and let it go. Shayla Williams now serving for Fulshear, leading 14-13. And now a bang down attempt, and it's a winner for Fulshear as Alexis James was kind of hammering at the ball at the same time that Rachel Nort was. I think it is Alexis James who hit it, but they were both trying to. Megan Whalen up off the bench for Brenham, looking on. Shayla Williams ready to serve for these Chargers, leading 15-13. Sinker ball serve. Brennan keeps it airborne. Stopchinski down the left sideline. Arielis Ponce goes deep to save it over by the wall. Now it's over on the Brenham side. A great job by the Fulshear defense. And now a cross-court bang down spike attempt. Tiana Jones cannot get it down. Now a block at the net, and Brenham gets the point. The ball was blocked high in the air. And Ponce, I think she just kind of misjudged it, or maybe it hit the ceiling and came down a little sooner than she expected. But Brenham will take the point. Both defenses working very hard on that sequence. So there's a discussion with the official in the tall chair over there. Alexis James of Fulshear is talking to him. She comes back over to Coach Sydney Zimmerman and talks to her. That's one thing you see about volleyball. The coaches don't really get to discuss things with the officials. The coaches tell their players what arguments to make. If the point stands for Brenham, they are within 15-14 and will be serving. Fulshear lost a match to Friendswood, a possible playoff opponent down the road earlier this year, 2-0. So they lost to Friendswood but beat Kingwood Park and College Station. They also beat Seven Lakes 3-1, beat Fort Bend Travis 3-0, lost to Katy Tompkins 3-0. They are 5-5 over their last 10 matches, and Fulshear has won the argument, I believe. So instead of 15-14, it is going to be 16-13. The point that was originally given to Brenham is now being argued by Brenham. They're going to try to get that point back. If they lose this counter argument, then they're going to be down 16-13. Charlie Krausen is over there talking to Coach Whalen, telling Coach Whalen what the official told her. And now she sends Krausen back over there to talk to the man at the top of the step ladder. And I think he is indicating to her that it was his call. He's, tapping himself on the sternum, basically. So it is out, and it is 16-13 Fulshear. Big break for the Chargers, and Shayla Williams will continue serving, but not before a substitution. Are they going to let Brenham make the substitution? Tiana Jones wants to come in for Avery Frazier. In the meantime, entertainment from the Fulshear student section. I think those are football players up there. Tuesday night volleyball is always great because there are football players present, but understandably, there are no Brenham football players here tonight because it would have been too long of a trip after a late practice as everyone is getting ready for week 1. But of course, the Fulshear boys can practice football, shower up, and walk on over the parking lot and come on into the gym. We're still waiting to resume this thing, and I guess I should tell you that Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball and supports you whenever you're hurting. Here for the community. Next Level is open 7 days a week from 9 till 9 for you and your family at 28 Greater Houston locations, including Sugarland, Sienna, Greatwood, Longmeadow, and 4 locations in Katy. From babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone. From owl to wow, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. And if you're short on time, Next Level has an app to get you in line right away. Just text NLUC APP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. That's text NLUC APP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. All right, we are ready to play volleyball again. Fulshear won the argument. Nothing further, Your Honor. And it is 16-13. They lead in game 2 after winning game 1. And Shayla Williams serves. Here it comes. Top spin on it. Dug out by Keene. Now Stopchinski hits deep end to the middle, but it's long. And it's a point to Fulshear, and they lead 17-13. Their biggest lead in this game, too. Shayla Williams ready to serve again, and we've got a timeout called by Brenham. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
All right, let's play some more volleyball. 17-13. Fulshear leading Brenham in this second game after winning the first one. And the long-awaited serve by Shayla Williams. She hits it deep. Now there is a bang-down spike and a winner for Lainey Bolsuric. Lainey Bolsuric, a sophomore, just into the game, an instant offense. Gets the serve back for Brenham. And the Cubettes will serve again, trailing 17-14. Served by Avery Frazier, hits it deep. There is a big swing. Alexis James for Fulshear, and Stopchinski of Brenham keeps it alive. Now it's back on the Fulshear side. Bailey Warren banged down off the block attempt by Lainey Bolsuric. Sorry, I misread my note to put an accent on the first syllable. And I apologize to the Bolshevik family. She's a very talented sophomore who stands 5'11". That point went to Fulshear. They're up by 4 again, 18-14. Bailey Warren, sinker ball served just over the net. And now a big swing by Krausen, and she can't get it down. Fulshear was right there with the block, and I think it hit the net anyway. Chargers by 5, 19-14. They are feeling it. Now Bailey Warren will serve. Here it comes, knuckleball, almost gets down. Now there is Krausen trying to go cross court, and she goes down with a spike and wins it. I guess I should say her spike goes downward. That made it sound like she was hurt or something. And she's doing just fine. That gets Brenham back to within 19-15. As Brooklyn Frazier will serve right in front of our table here at the east end of the floor here at Fulshear. Sydney Black bumps it up. Shayla Williams back set, and Alexis James fires it wide. Another point for Brenham, and they get within 19-16. Brooklyn Frazier to serve again. Sends it deep to the middle. Sydney Black bumps it up with 2 hands. Now it's Avery Pruitt trying, gets it back, puts it down on the rebound. Big spike attempt. It was blocked back at her, and she went down the right sideline and scored to make it 20-16. Avery Pruitt, not exactly the spiking specialist, but that's okay. Back set. There goes Krausen off the top of the net, and it goes long, and it's a point to the Chargers. It hit the top of the net. If it hadn't, I'm sure it would have gone down for a Brenham point, but instead, it's a Fulshear point. And now Addison Carter will serve, and she serves it into the net. Football kicks off this week on VypeFortBend.com. On Thursday night, it is Clements against Terry. On Friday night, Lamar Consolidated taking on Willow Ridge. The first game that I will see in the new and improved Mercer Stadium, and then on Saturday night, back to Mercer Stadium for Clear Lake against Dulles. Brenham serving, trailing 21-17. That is Caden Kennedy who served it down the middle. Bailey Warren, boom! She almost knocked a hole in the floor with that one. It is 22-17. Substitution, Kristen Keene comes in, and I believe she replaces Caden Kennedy. Yes, she does. Through all those tall girls, I can't see who's serving. Now I can. It's Alexis James. Here it comes. Knuckleball over the net. And there goes Krausen trying to go deep. Fulshear's going to try and send it back over. And it is a bump over by James. Now Brenham with another try, and a little tap over try by Krausen doesn't work. And there's the boom, bang down spike by Yosola Araleke. 6'1" sophomore. Hopefully she'll grow a little taller. 23-17. Fulshear leads by 6, and they are 2 points away from capturing game 2. There's a discussion between Krausen of Brenham and the official in the chair. Prior to the game, Coach Whalen was telling me that during tournament play, she had gotten a yellow card from an official because she was saying one of the Brenham opponents, not Fulshear, was sticking feet under the net. And her best player, Brooke Bentke, injured her ankle as a result. I think she's going to be back on the court in about a week. At least that's what Coach Whalen says. Anyway, so she might be wanting to get another yellow card tonight. Several calls have not gone her way. Krausen blocked at the net. Brenham keeps it alive, taps it over with Krausen. And now here is Bailey Warren, just a 2-hand set. And a beautiful play by Keene, falling backward. Now it is Adoleke, blocked at the net. Is now on the Brenham side. Krausen serves it deep with a humpback spike attempt. And Adoleke gets it over. And it's a point to Fulshear. Adoleke showing her potential. And that's kind of like you see a hitter in baseball get just the right extension on the arms for maximum power. It's now 24-17. One more point and Fulshear wins game 2. And here is Weiss trying to get one down, but now it's on the Fulshear side. Bailey Warren, it's out. The game is still going. It is 24-18. Brenham gets the serve back with Charlie Krausen. 30-plus aces on the year. I think 31 after she got one here tonight. They could use one now. Sends it to the deep right corner. Avery Pruitt bumps it up. And now Bailey Warren can only tap it over. And now there's a big swing. It is Weiss. Cannot get it down. Now it's Pruitt. Off of fingertips and down. Fulshear wins game 2. 25-18. And that late cheer was one of the football players doing a backflip. That's what everybody was cheering. They cheered the backflip louder than the Fulshear win. We'll take a break and be back. Fulshear Charger girls going for the sweep when we return on VypeFortBend.com.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavenall with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball and supports you whenever you're hurting. We're here for the community, open 7 days a week from 9 till 9 for you and your family at 28 Greater Houston Next Level Urgent Care locations, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Greatwood, Long Meadow, and 4 in Katy. From babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone. From OW to WOW, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. And if you're short on time, Next Level has an app to get you in line right away. Just text NLUC-APP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. That's text NLUC-APP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. So Fulshear won the first game 25-15, won the second one 25-18, and now they are going for the sweep. They're playing at the near end. And it's Adeleke. By the way, during that commercial break, Yosola's dad came by and told me how to say the last name. It's Adeleke. So you got Adeleke on the floor. Also Alexis James, Lauren Whitty, Victoria Powell, Sydney Black, and I think Bailey Warren. I believe that's 6. Okay, we are underway in game 3. Brenham trying to attack and get something going here quickly. Get on a long roll. There is an attempt by Tiana Jones. Cannot get it down now. Rachel Nort, or Whitty rather, down the line. And swinging and hitting it into the net is Riley Summerlot. First point goes to the Chargers. Our next volleyball broadcast, Tuesday night volleyball from Mo City, Ridge Point at Hightower, a District 26A matchup. There is a swinging serve by Alexis James. Now there's Adeleke banging it down the right sideline into the corner to make it 2-0, Fulshear on top. You know, Hightower was in Class 5A for the last 4 school years. Now they're in Class 6A again. Well, I guess in Class 6A for the first time, and now they're up in the highest classification again, is a more accurate way to say it. And they had a breakthrough volleyball year last year, and you Fulshear fans know just how tough Hightower was. And now that there's a violation before the serve even went into the air, and a point to the Chargers. Alexis James was serving, but I think maybe there had been a Brenham toenail underneath the net or something to that effect. I'm not sure what it is. Coach Sydney Zimmerman gets up off the bench and she has a signal for her server, Alexis James. Looking forward to that Thursday night football opener. Clements against Terry, Rangers versus Rangers. And now I believe that possibly Brenham might have won an argument. And they might have that Fulshear point taken off the board. But we're still sitting around. VypeFortBend.com, Tuesday Night Volleyball, presented by the Volleyball School, is brought to you this evening by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big 3 with wireless that does it all. Unbeatable internet made to do anything so you can do anything. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations where you can get the best prices on tires and anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best. All 4 locations of First Tire and Auto open Monday through Saturday. Visit firsttireandauto.com. By Next Level Urgent Care with 28 locations in Greater Houston, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Longmeadow, Greatwood, and 4 in Katy. From OW to WOW, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. By Archer Volkswagen, open since 1956 and ready to serve you. Archer Volkswagen on Highway 59 South, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. By the Needville Insurance Agency, put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket when Bradley Stavanaugh and the Needville Insurance Agency team, well, they'll shop all those insurance carriers and they'll find the very lowest premium for you. You'll save money on your car insurance, your home insurance, flood insurance, or all 3, like he did for me. 979-793-7411 or NeedvilleInsurance.com. And of course the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy, and coming soon to Aliana on West Belfort, tucked in there between Kempner, Austin, Travis, and Foster. The Volleyball School. Thank you, Domingo Martinez, for sponsoring us. All right, we're back to action. 3-0 Fulshear, and there is a point for Brenham. A hard spike by Krausen, and it went off the forearms of Alexis James and out of bounds. And that gets Brenham's Cubettes back within 3-1. They don't want to go back to the land of Bluebell, victims of a sweep. They have been doing their very best to try and redefine themselves during these matches when they don't have the injured Brooke Bentke available to them. All right, Fulshear trying to receive serve. Adeleke gets a winner as two Brenham players run into each other. They're okay. There's Brooklyn Frazier and Sienna Kelm. And like great teammates, they look at each other and they both say, "My bad," or something to that effect. 4-1 the score. Fulshear leading and now serving. Whitty bouncing the ball right in front of our broadcast table. Substitution for Brenham as they bring in Caden Kennedy, replacing Hannah Weiss. Whitty serves, knuckleball down in the far right corner. And there's a big swing attempt, but Riley Summerlot hits it long, and it's 5-1 Fulshear. The Chargers will continue serving. Whitty wipes the right hand on the bottom side of her shoe. Now fires it. Hump back serve right down the middle. Brenham to return. Hard spike attempt blocked by Fulshear at the net. Now it's on the Brenham side. And there's Summerlot with a try, but Fulshear there on defense, and Bailey Warren taps it over with the left hand, and it goes off the Brenham block out of bounds. Point to the Chargers. It is now 6-1. Lauren Whitty ready to serve again. She's a 5'9" sophomore, and her serve is good. Here comes Brenham on the attack. Off fingertips of the net from Tiana Jones. And now a big bang by Bailey Warren all the way to the back line. Brenham will, however, be able to return it, and they get the point. Summerlot hits it upward, and Adeleke got a hand on it, but it bounced off her hand out of bounds. 6-2, however. Fulshear still leading, although Brenham gets the serve back, and they bring in Brooklyn Frazier to hit from the baseline. It looks like the football players have all gone down to the end where Brenham is to annoy the Cubettes. And Fulshear trying to get a point, but it's a point for Brenham. Nice effort right there at the net. Move your ponytail. That's Lily Thibodeau. And that makes it 6-3, but the Fulshear football boys say scoreboard, scoreboard, scoreboard. And a knuckleball serve gets down between Bailey Warren and Sydney Black. Each thought the other was going to take it until it was too late. And it's 6-4, and if Brenham can continue to rally, get a couple more points, then they can say scoreboard, scoreboard, scoreboard. Here comes the humpback serve. Sydney Black digs it out, and Victoria Powell tries to tap it over, but the battle is won by Lily Thibodeau of Brenham. Another point for the Cubettes, and they are within 6-5 in this game 3 as they try to avoid a sweep at the hands of the Fulshear Charger girls. Brooklyn Frazier fires it into the net. Fulshear gets the point to go up 7-5. Victoria Powell comes out. Rachel Nort comes in. It'll be Sydney Black serving. Black lets it fly. Top spin. Brenham's going to return it. Here it comes. It was Weiss, but she couldn't get it down. And now Bailey Warren with a big bang, but it's banged right back in her face. Great block by Brenham, and that was Lily Thibodeau again. That gets Brenham within 7-6. Thibodeau comes out for defensive purposes. Tiana Jones now comes in. And there is the serve. Can't see who did it for Brenham. Winner for Fulshear, Adeleke. Now substitution, Adeleke out, replaced by Addison Lednicki. She is a sophomore setter And her big sister Logan Lednicki, formerly of George Ranch, now playing at Texas A&M with, I gotta confess, my favorite volleyball player of all time, Ava Underwood. Fulshear class of 22. All right, 8-6, Fulshear on top, and this point going a long time. And there is a lift, I believe, on the Brenham side, and that's another point for Fulshear. They lead 9-6. And Lednicki will serve as the football boys say, you can't do that. Yeah, like they haven't committed a penalty on the football field. Judge not. Sydney Black saves on the Fulshear side. Now Brenham attacking. And it's Tiana Jones who tries to get it over and does. Actually, it was blocked down on the Brenham side, but out of bounds. So a point to the Cubettes. And they are fighting tooth and nail. Or should I say tooth and claw. Trailing 9-7. Screwball serve. Fulshear now trying to attack and get something down. Alexis James does not get it down. And a beautiful point. Cross court almost parallel to the net. Bailey Warren diving for it. And just a brilliant creative play by Lainey Balsaric. Now a swinging serve by Avery Frazier. There's Bailey Warren, hits it hard, but she's blocked. Sydney Black bumps it up. And back over her head, Warren gets it back over the net. Now back set, and it's Krausen. She gets it down for Brenham, and we are tied at 9. I wonder, will we see a timeout called by head coach Sydney Zimmerman? No, she's just going to talk to her girls. Little extra instruction, and now here comes the Frazier serve and whistle. And a violation by Fulshear, I think maybe getting a foot under the net, maybe a hand, maybe an elbow, something under the net. And Brenham leads game 3, 10-9. I'm trying to figure out what they're saying now. What were they saying? What were they saying down there? I couldn't either. It sounded like 0-0, which is clearly not correct. All right, Fulshear now. I was talking to a cheerleader. Fulshear gets the point to tie it at 10. Bailey Warren with a big swing and a big impact spike. And they're making sounds like a 7-nation army. Warren now serving, crawls over the net, still on the Brenham side. And it's a point to Fulshear. I'm not sure what happened. Bailey Warren hit the ball hard. It hit the top of the net, just hung there for a split second, fell down, and I guess maybe one of the Brenham girls, maybe her right arm, went under the net as she dived to save that one. So it's now 11-10, Fulshear on top in this third game as they go for the sweep. Warren serves. Doesn't throw the hard one this time. Now the big swing by Krausen off of Black over the scorer's table and into the stands. And a point for Brenham to tie it at 11. These Cubettes giving great effort, just outstanding competitors. And their star player, Brooke Bentke, on the sidelines, clapping, encouraging, and hoping to pull this match out and also get back on the court soon. There is Lednicki setting up Whitty, blocked at the net. It goes sideways and down on the Brenham side. Point Fulshear. 12-11. Fulshear on top. Sydney Black comes out, so does Rachel Nort. And one of the players that's in is Avery Pruitt, and the other one, not sure. I think Victoria Powell. The serve gets over. Brenham now trying to return. Top spin off the Victoria Powell block. Or maybe it was the Lawn and Whitty block, but it went out of bounds, and it's a point to the Cubettes. 12-12. Cubettes doing everything they can to try and extend this thing to a fourth game, and then once they get some momentum with a game win, then you just never know. Balseric serves for Brenham. Little tap over, that's all they could do on the Fulshear side. That was Alexis James. Now a cross-court spike and down by James. 13-12, they lead it. By the way, those of you who are listening, first of all, thank you for that. And I will tell you that I am not in mid-season form. This is my second broadcast of the season. Don't have all the numbers memorized and so forth. But I get better as the season goes along, just like any team. Fulshear now serving with Alexis James, and a violation called against the Cubettes. It's 4 hits on their side, and it's now 13-12. Make it 14-12 Fulshear. A 2-point advantage, and James leaps into the air as she serves. High velocity and good! 4th clean winner on a service tonight by Fulshear, because Brenham has just looked at some serves that they thought were going to fly out, and they didn't. 3-point lead for the Chargers, their biggest of this third game. James fires it long this time. Now it's 15-13, Brenham trailing, and they get the serve back. Out of the match comes Avery Frazier. Didn't see who came in for her. Charlie Krausen will serve. Leaps in the air as she does. Whitty bumps it up. Now there's a swing and a bang down by Adeleke. Or was it long? It was long. Point to Brenham. The Cubettes are within 15-14. So Krausen will continue her service. Here it comes. Bumped up by Whitty. Now a set for Adeleke. She almost gets it down. A creative tap over by Tiana Jones. Now Whitty down the left sideline. And good. For the love of elevation. She really got up on that one, and it came down at a very sharp angle. 16-14. Now Whitty will serve. There it goes. Knuckleball to the deep middle. Krausen sends it over there to Thibodeau, who has it blocked back at her. Victoria Powell and Adeleke, and a timeout called by Brenham. They trail 17-14. We'll be back right after this. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Lauren Whitty served as we resume, but she served it long, so Brenham gets the point, and the Cubettes are back within 17-15. They are not going away, at least not quietly. And they're going to do their dead level best to avoid going home after 3 games. Brooklyn Frazier to serve for the Cubettes. Here it comes. Sydney Black digs it out. And there's a little tap by Bailey Warren, but right there, ready for it, was Brenham with the block. Lily Thibodeau put it down on the Fulshear side. And now the Cubettes are within 1. 17-16. Brooklyn Frazier to serve. And up goes Frazier as she leaps and serves. Adela Kay has to go cross court with her feet on the floor. Now Brenham will attack. Here they come. And that's a winner by Hannah Weiss. Off of a couple of Fulshear hands and beyond the baseline. And the Cubettes have tied it up at 17. Great crowd on Tuesday night volleyball. VypeFortBend.com. Here's the serve by Brooklyn Frazier. And now Bailey Warren just taps it over to the left hand. Brenham gets it back up in the air, and here comes Weiss off fingertips at the net. Ponce, now a big swing by Adelake and down. From the right pole to the middle. Fulshear gets the point, and the Chargers lead at 18-17. And they throw the ball to the wrong corner. Sydney Black's over here. Fulshear's cheerleaders making a great play. Pom-pom in the left hand. Volleyball in the right to get the ball to Sydney Black. Down the line, is it good? No signal made. It's good, point Fulshear. The fifth clean service winner of the night for the Chargers, and they lead at 19-17. Sydney Black painted the baseline. And there's another winner. Not completely clean. Diving in at the last instant was Sienna Kelm. Sydney Black just found an empty place on the floor and made the ball like it had eyes get there to make it 2017. Timeout Brenham. We'll be back.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Brenham played good defense coming out of the timeout, but a Bailey Warren spike goes down for a winner to make it 21-17. Fulshear and Sydney Black continues serving. She serves it long. That makes it 21-18. Brenham gets the serve back as they try to erase this 3-point deficit. It'll be Sienna Kelton to serve in the gray libero jersey. Gets it in the air, sends it deep to the middle. And they overset it, made it easy for Brenham, and a whistle. Point to Brenham. I think someone from Fulshear had put a foot or something underneath the net. Cubettes back within 21-19, and another serve by Kelm. Here it comes. Crawls over the net and a winner! Arielis Ponce doing all she could. She came from the baseline, ran all the way up to within 5 feet of the net to try and save that one, but the Cubettes are within 21-20. Here comes the serve. Ponce digs it out. Now Williams, now Warren, and the bang down spike. There had been, let's see, 3 straight points by Brenham, but Bailey Warren gets the spike. She goes to the bench. Lednicki comes in and now serving. Screwball serve, tough to handle, but Brenham does handle it. Now they're going to try and set something up here. Big bang down spike. Tiana Jones gets the winner. Arielis Ponce tried to dig it out, but it flew over the Fulshear bench and out of bounds. Now it's a 1-point game again, 22-21. Avery Frazier goes to the baseline to serve for the Cubettes. Here it comes. Warren, Lednicki, now sets it up for Williams. Cannot get it down. Brenham going to be on the attack. Weiss is blocked at the net. Alexis James blocks it down. Fulshear gets the point. It's 23-21. Lauren Whitty comes in. Arielas Ponce leaves. She has to jump way up to high 10, everyone. It's so cute. 23-21. Bailey serves deep. And now it is a big swing. Krausen, and a point to the Brenham Cubettes. She swung hard. The spike got over the net. It went off the Fulshear block, but it went sideways out of bounds. 23-22. Cubettes trailing. And they send Caden Kennedy to the baseline to try and get several service points. Here comes her serve, top spin. Warren digs it out. Now Black, now Whitty from way out of bounds, goes cross court. Here's Brenham on the attack. Stopchinski hits it hard, and that's a winner off of Bailey Warren's hand. Spiking it to the right corner in the back. And we're tied at 23. Timeout Fulshear. Cubettes trying to keep it alive in Game 3. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Coming out of the timeout, a rousing point. Fulshear and Brenham fighting it out, and Fulshear fires one wide. Brenham has the lead 24-23 as they strive to somehow get this to a 4th game. This point would do it. Caden Kennedy serving, here it comes. Top spin. Bailey Warren, now Williams taps it down. And we're tied at 24. And we're going to go to deuces basically, so you got to win by 2. 24 all. Rachel Nort comes out, Avery Pruitt comes in. Avery Pruitt will serve. The right-hander swings and hits a changeup. Now Brenham's going to return it. Krausen off the top of the net and down. Advantage Cubettes. So then the Cubettes can force a 4th game if they get this next point. Sydney Black comes back in for Fulshear. Tiana Jones will serve. Here it comes. Dug out by Whitty. They send it back to Whitty and she hits outside the pole. Point to Brenham. The Cubettes win Game 3, 26-24. We will play a 4th game. Roger Smith, VypeFortBend.com. We'll be right back.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball and supports you whenever you're hurting. Next Level is here for the community, open 7 days a week from 9 till 9 for you and your family at 28 Greater Houston locations, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Greatwood, Longmeadow, and 4 locations in Katy. From babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone. From OW to WOW, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. And if you're short on time, Next Level has an app to get you in line right away. Just text NLUC APP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. Text NLUC APP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. The Brenham girls are the ones back on the floor first for Game 4. You hear the buzzer go in the background, and we are ready. Not too hard to tell who is rooting for whom tonight. There's purple and there's green. By the way, I like the Brenham shade of green. If it was a little lighter and more fluorescent, it would be garish green like South Lake Carroll. But it's just right. And then you got your woodlands and your straight Jesuit, your forest green. Oh, how can I not say Hightower Hurricanes? Okay, we're underway. Krausen serves for Brenham, and her first service point goes to Fulshear because that went long. Roger Smith with you. Glad that you are with us and be with us Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. We all have a football game on each of those nights. Now, Fulshear serving, leading 1-0 in Game 4. Stopchinski is blocked at the net. Victoria Powell sends it right back down to the floor. You know, what I need to do is say the blocker's name with great vigor and enthusiasm rather than the swinger, because you at home are thinking Stopchinski got that spike. But actually it was Victoria Powell who earned the point with the block. 2-0 Fulshear on top, and now the Chargers try to return it, but a miss-hit. The cross-court set by Sydney Black goes over the net and beyond the sideline. Brielle Warren was waiting for it to come down, hoping to get a bang zoom, not to the moon, but to the floor spike. Kristen Keene serving for Brenham as the Cubets trail 2-1. And Brielle Warren swings and spikes it off the top of the net. And it goes almost parallel to the net and flies out of bounds. A point to the Cubets. We're tied at 2. And Keene will serve again. There goes Kristen's serve, a little knuckleball. Adeleke gets it over for Fulshear, but now it's Brenham on the attack. And a big swing by Tiana Jones and a point. Not a clean winner, but the block attempt or the dig attempt flew out of bounds, and Brenham, after falling behind 2-0, has scored the last 3, and they're ahead 3-2. And that serve is going to go out. Went off the side of Keene's hand, out of bounds. And you know, Kristen Keene has an injury as well. Not as severe as the one that Brooke Brentke has, but you can see as she moves around that Kristen is not 100%. There's a cross-court spike winner for Brenham. Hannah Weiss gets it down, and that puts the Cubets back up on top, 4-3. And now Sienna Kelm comes off the bench, and she will serve. There goes her serve right to the middle, bumped up by Arielis Ponce. And now Rachel Nort with a quick set, cannot get it down. Brenham on the defense. And now a little tap over and a winner for Brenham. Hannah Weiss. Sometimes you need a little finesse. And she did finesse that one. Kelm serves again with her team up 5-3. And a dig by Ponce goes into the net. 6-3. Brenham has scored 6 of the last 7 points. They forced a 4th game with a 2-point win, 26-24 in the 3rd game when Fulshear was going for the sweep. Bailey Warren, boom and long. Brenham is on a serious roll here, leading 7-3. Kelm from the middle of the baseline goes airborne, and Ponce lets it go. Wise decision, it's long. Point to Fulshear. 7-4, Fulshear trailing and sending Shayla Williams out there to serve, the 5'7" junior. Here comes her serve, knuckleball. Doesn't move at all. Weiss bumps it up. And now there's a swing by Tiana Jones. And it's Weiss who gets it over. Fulshear now attacking. And what happened? A lift or a double hit? A double hit. Point to Brenham. 8-4. The Cubets lead it. And they will try to send this to a 5th game. Off the bench comes Avery Frazier. And now she will serve. There it goes. Deep to the middle. Ponce lets it go. It goes out. Point to the Chargers. Now it's 8-5. And Bailey Warren is serving from the far end in this 4th game. She leaps in, fires it, and it's good! No, it's long. It's long. Sorry, I didn't mean to get Fulshear fans too excited, but I'm sure Brenham fans are giddy that I messed up there. There's an adorable little girl running across the court, and she's going to be a volleyball player someday, I can tell. Handing it to one of the Brenham players. And Carlson tries for a big spike, but it is blocked by Rachel Nord of Fulshear. And the Charger girls get back within 1. They're down 8-7 in this 4th game, trying to finish off the match. Bailey Warren to serve again. Spins it, throws it high, and swings. Cross-court pass, and now there is Weiss, just tapping it over with beautiful creativity. Fulshear was ready for the haymaker, and they got the little, I don't know how you describe it. What metaphor would you use? I guess they got the wet willy. 9-7 Brenham. Brooklyn Frazier serving. There it goes. Deep middle. Bumped up by Sydney Black. Now back set for Alexis James, who can't get it down. Now Brenham attacks. Deep to the corner. A Kelm attempt. But Fulshear's going to send it back. There is James. Going to her knees to dig it out was Avery Frazier, and here comes Brenham. Stopchinski sets one deep. And there is Avery Pruitt, who gets it down. Avery Pruitt plays big. The program says she's only 5'8", but the sophomore can go high. Not sure who is serving right now for Fulshear. Brenham gets the service right back on a big bang down by Balcerik. And that server that I was not able to identify for Fulshear. That's Carly Caraway. Brenham leading 10-8 and serving with Caden Kennedy. Nice block down attempt by Thibodeau, but Fulshear keeps it alive. And off a couple of Brenham hands and down on the Cubette side. Fulshear scores to get within 10-9. Caden Kennedy comes out. And Fulshear serving with Alexis James. Here it comes, just gets over the net. And overset on the return attempt by Brenham. Brooklyn Frazier diving for it. We are tied at 10 in game 4. If Fulshear wins this game 4, we'll all go home. Served by James, a lot of velocity and too hot for Brooklyn Frazier to handle. She was expecting it to come in chin high or maybe a little higher, but it just kept sinking and she just wasn't ready. The feet weren't in the right place, and now Fulshear leads 11-10. And there's another service winner. Sienna Kelm diving for a ball that was sinking fast. 12-10, Fulshear leads. Can Brenham come back again? They've got to win this 4th game to send it to a 5th. And a dig attempt by Krausen, and she didn't direct it toward the court. It went a couple feet further out of bounds, and a timeout taken by their head coach, Megan Whalen. We'll take it with them on VypeFortBend.com. 13-10 in the 4th. Fulshear on top, trying to finish it.
Back to school savings for your vehicle. First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations make sure you won't be stalling out in the carpool lanes with 15% off AC Delco batteries, $100 off 4 installed tires, or save up to $75 on other repairs and maintenance minimums apply. Check out the website firsttireandauto.com for details and to book your appointment today. First Tire and Automotive with 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. firsttireandauto.com.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, OfficeMax, and OfficeDepot.com.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land. They take care of business every day so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. Avery Pruitt tries to tap one over on Brenham, but the Cubettes control and send it back. Now Bailey Warren sets it up, and Victoria Powell with a hard spike to the left side. It goes off a couple of Brenham hands and out of bounds, and it's 14-10, Fulshear on top. I think the Charger girls are thinking, you know, we might be able to win this one in 4. Alexis James to serve. Avery Frazier with a hand signal to her teammates. Here comes that serve, and it is long. Point for the Cubettes. They're within 14-11, and they will send Charlie Krausen back to serve. Coming off the bench, Tiana Jones. Here's the serve by Krausen. Top spin, but long. They gave it right back. Fulshear now up 15-11. We might have a post-game show. I just don't know. It's a school night. Avery Pruitt serves. Krausen setting one up for Tiana Jones. Cannot get it down. Here comes Fulshear. Bailey Warren, big swing, but Brenham handles it. And now they'll get a big swing. A finesse swing that comes up short by Jones. Point Chargers. 16-11. Sometimes they'll say a pitcher in baseball tries to get a little too cute with it, and that's what happened on that play by Jones. 5-point lead for the Chargers. Pruitt, knuckleball serve, gets it over. Powell, bang down spike. Brenham just tried to get a hand on it. Kelm overset it, and another timeout taken by the Cubettes. They trail by 6, and we'll be back.
Now with Xfinity, you'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. With a 2-year internet rate guarantee, no annual contract required, and no equipment fees. Talk about knock your socks off. Ooh, plus a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's like hitting the streaming jackpot. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. $50 a month. A price that's truly jaw-dropping.
Oh, literally.
The speed you need at a price you want. Value that's simply bananas. That's the new Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's kind of a big deal. Go to Xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Brenham gets the first point coming out of the timeout. A beautiful spike by Ada Stopczynski. So they get within 17-12, and now Kristen Keene serves. Sends it to the deep right corner. Brielle Warren digs it out, now gets it back. Spikes it down the sideline, but Brenham handles it. Now they got to go way out of bounds to get the ball. They overset it, and now it is Fulshear attacking, and Adeleke scores for Fulshear, and it's 18-12. Rachel Nort comes back onto the floor. 6-point Charger lead, trying to close it out. Sydney Black serves, bumped up by Keene. Now across court, and an attempt by Weiss. It comes back, Brenham attacks again, and a winner! They get it to Lily Thibodeau, and she tips it over the initial block to an open spot on the floor, and Fulshear got a forearm on it, but it flew out of bounds. Cubettes within 5. It is 18-13. There is the swing serve by Kelm. There is Adeleke hitting it into the net. She just kind of just swung too soon. And it's 18-14. Brenham trying to come back. Kelm looks over at the bench. Now fires it to the deep middle. Bumped up by Black. And a little tap over attempt. And it's a point to Brenham. Fulshear player, one of them put her hand on top of the net. 18-15. Brenham has scored 2 in a row as they try to make a comeback. There is Kelm with her serve. Fulshear attacking. Brielle Warren down the sideline and out. Point to Brenham. The Cubettes have momentum. You can hear the girls on the Brenham bench. They're right down here by us. They're starting to get excited about this turn of events. Kelm serves. Now there's a winner for Bailey Warren. I almost called her Brielle. Bailey Warren gets one down to make it 19-16 Fulshear. And the Chargers get the service back as they send Shayla Williams to the baseline. Here comes her serve. It's a knuckleball bumped up by Keene. And the attack, Weiss off the block. Fulshear keeps it alive. Now Warren Topspin. Brenham is there with the defense. Weiss tries a spike. It is blocked. Fulshear attacking. And a winner by Fulshear. Rachel Nort put one down that was touched first by Sienna Kelm and then Keene. But that last bounce was not one they could contain. It is 20-16 Fulshear. Here's the next serve by Williams. Weiss couldn't swing hard. Fulshear keeps it alive. They're going to attack. No, Brielle Warren just two-hand sets it over. There is Krausen to Weiss. Cross court and down. Oh, that was a beauty. Like a John McEnroe forehand. That ball was on the line. Chalk did not fly up, however. 20-17, Brenham trails and they serve again. Sydney Black digs out the serve and Brielle Warren is blocked at the net. Another winner for Brenham. Great play by Avery Frazier. They get within two. It is 20-18, and now Avery Frazier will go to the baseline and serve. Frazier serves down the right sideline. Nort touches it first, and there is a winner for Fulshear as Alexis James spikes hard off the block and out of bounds. The Chargers' lead expands to 3 points. Avery Pruitt back on the floor. The next serve will go to Bailey Warren. Spins it and lets it fly. Ticks the top of the net, and Brenham cannot handle it. Nice try by Kristen Keene, but the ball changed direction when it ticked off the tape. The lead is now 4. Fulshear over Brenham, 22-18. Warren to serve again. Here it comes. And it's long. You heard all the Brenham girls scream out. And that one wasn't close. It's 22-19. Brenham has to make up a 3-point deficit before they give up 3 points. And Brooklyn Frazier right in front of us will serve. There it goes. Dug out by Black, it goes sideways. It is saved. Black gets it back and just sends it way over. Now Brenham attacking, and they get a winner! Balsaric, the sophomore, couldn't swing hard, but she made a nice adjustment on a set that was a little behind her head. And she gets Brenham within 22-20. And now Brooklyn Frazier to serve. She spins it, leaps, and lets it go. And it is out. 23-20, Fulshear on top. Off the bench to serve, Carly Caraway. 5'4" sophomore from the middle. Here it comes. They bump it up on the Brenham side. And a setup for Krausen, but Fulshear is there to keep it in the air. Now it is James who sends it deep. Brenham is there with the defense. Stopchinski off the block. Saved by Fulshear. They're going to get a chance. Avery Pruitt off fingertips. It's on the Brenham side, and the Cubets attack again. Stopchinski bangs it down. Ada Stopchinski makes it 23-21. This is exciting. But you know that. Back onto the floor comes the strawberry blonde ponytail of Caden Kennedy. Looking over at the bench for instructions. Coach Whalen making a hand signal and shouting something out. And here goes Kennedy's serve to the deep middle. Williams back sets it. And James is unable to get one down. Now it is the attack by Krausen. Off the top of the net, Sydney Black saved it. Now Avery Pruitt is blocked and it's out of bounds. And it's a point to Fulshear because when Stopchinski blocked it, it went out of bounds. It didn't miss getting in by much. And it's 24-21, match point for Fulshear. It is Alexis James to serve. Here it comes. Stopchinski bumps it. Now a back set. Krausen blocked. Winner for Fulshear. Victoria Powell sent it back over. And the Fulshear Charger girls win 25-21 in the fourth. And what a game effort by these Brenham Cubettes, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them playing Fulshear in the second round of the playoffs. It might be meant to be. We'll step aside and be back, and maybe we will get someone from Fulshear to join us on our post-game show. Roger Smith with you on VypeFortBend.com. Before we go to a pre-recorded commercial break, I'm going to say Next Level Urgent Care supports Fort Bend County Volleyball and supports you wherever you're hurting, whenever you're hurting. They are there for the community. Next Level is open 7 days a week from 9 till 9 for you and your family at 28 greater Houston locations, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Greatwood, Longmeadow, and 4 in Katy. Let me just say that I hope no Fulshear girls have to go to one of the Katy locations anytime soon, at least not till volleyball season's over. Anyway, from babies to grandparents, Next Level is committed to bringing you the highest quality health care for everyone. From OW to WOW, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. And if you're short on time, Next Level has an app to get you in line right away. Just text NLUC APP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. That's text NLUC APP to 313131 for Next Level Urgent Care. We might be back with a postseason show guest in just a moment. Sydney Black is standing here. It might be that her coach sent her over here. I'll take one quick break and we'll be back.
Do you want to be a better volleyball player? And I mean the best you can be? The best place to learn is the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and soon to be open in Aliana on West Belford. The Volleyball School helps kids all over Fort Bend raise their game to excel on their high school varsity and on the most competitive club teams. It takes hard work to make most of your talent, but you already know that. Just know that the Volleyball School makes it fun. Log into thevolleyballschool.com or call 832-736-3191.
Welcome back inside the gym at Fulshear, where the Charger girls win it in 4, 25-15, 25-18, 24-26. They lost the third, and then they won 25-21 in the fourth game. And Sydney Black is here, the libero. And this is one of those things where I don't want to talk about just this match. You know, this is the first one I've seen from Fulshear. So talk about the season and how it's unfolding and the different roles and how people are settling into those roles.
I definitely think throughout the season we've just kept getting better and better. We're practicing a lot. I feel like a lot of us are really stepping up, especially in tougher games.
I'm sorry, Sydney. I have a little bad connection here, so I want you to answer that question again. Same question. How's it been going for the team?
It's been actually going really good. We practice a lot and we play a lot of games, and we've just been getting better and better as time goes on, and a lot of us are stepping up into our roles on this team.
You know, something I said to Coach Zimmerman before the game was, you often have players you can look up to, but there aren't that many for her to look up to. So you got to play big, even though God hasn't given anybody, you know, the 6'2" and taller height.
Right.
So what do you do to make up for the fact that don't have a bunch of really tall girls?
Yeah, we're definitely not the tallest team, but I feel like we play really aggressive and we do a good job of mixing up our shots when we're struggling to score.
Now there's something that I just love about Tuesday nights. It's not just that there's a great volleyball match. It's that the football players show up in every gym that you're in. You know, they get done with practice and they come over here, and whatever gym it might be. What's it like, and do you notice some of the things that they say during the match?
Yes, for sure. I definitely noticed. Like, today we had a pretty big crowd, and they're pretty loud, but that's like one of the most fun environments for us to play in.
All right, so forgive me if I'm unaware of something, but do you have any particular college commitment interests right now at this point, or do you at least have some people showing some interest in talking to you in the near future?
Yeah, I mean, I'm too young to commit or really do a whole lot of talking to schools, but there's a few of them that I've been, I've gotten a little stuff from.
Okay, well, I think that number is going to grow. And, of course, you know how things have changed a little bit with the NIL stuff and things like that. And also the fact that players got an extra year of eligibility because of the COVID lockdowns and things like that. I just hope you get a really good offer, and someone, not that I'm an expert, but they say the good idea is if you get a decent one, go ahead and take it.
Yeah.
Is there any place that you'd like to go in particular if you had your choice?
I'm not really sure, actually. My parents ask me all the time. I don't know, just keeping my options open.
Were you born in Texas, and are you a Texas girl?
I was born in Texas, but I don't think I want to stay in the state.
You're breaking my heart, Sydney. I love the state of Texas. Anyway, we'll try to change your mind. But
we'll see.
Great performance tonight.
Thank you.
And I know that there's a good chance that Brenham is going to get its best player, Brooke Bentke, healthy, and you'll probably see her. I just see a matchup on the horizon in the second round of the playoffs, Fulshear against Brenham.
Yeah, they were a tough team, and I'll be excited to see them again.
All right, Sydney, anything else you want to say before we let you go?
That's it. Go Chargers!
I agree. All right, thank you so much. And by the way, I think we're going to get your second match against Foster. That ought to be a good one.
Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you, Sydney Black,
for
being our post-game guest. And we don't have a prize for you, but maybe next time. 25-21 was the score in Game 4. And so the Fulshear Charger girls win by a score of 3-1 in tonight's non-district match against Brenham. VypeFortBend.com, Tuesday Night Volleyball, presented by the Volleyball School, is brought to you this evening by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless that does it all. Unbeatable internet made to do anything so you can do anything. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations where you can get the best prices on tires and anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best. All 4 locations open Monday through Saturday. Visit firsttireandauto.com. By Next Level Urgent Care with 28 locations in Greater Houston, including Sugar Land, Sienna, Longmeadow, Greatwood, and 4 in Katy. From OW to WOW, Next Level Urgent Care has you covered. And by the Needville Insurance Agency. Put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket when Bradley Stavanaugh and the Needville Insurance Agency team shop all those insurance carriers, and they'll find the very lowest premium for you. He'll save you money on your car insurance, your home insurance, flood insurance, or all 3 like he did for me. 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. And, of course, the Volleyball School on Franz Road in Katy and coming soon to Aliana in Sugar Land. Or maybe it's Richmond, or right there on the edge. I don't know. But it's on West Belfort, tucked in there between Kempner, Austin, Travis, and Foster. Well, our final score, again, it's kind of a rule in broadcasting. You have to give the final score one more time. Fulshear wins at 25-15, 25-18, 24-26, and 25-21. So for the ace producer, Shane Scholwinski, for Suna Venkat, Merle Bertrand, and everyone on the VypeFortBend.com team, including my buddy Patrick Kinnick, Roger Smith saying so long from Fulshear. And remember, we will come your way on Thursday for football, the opener for 2 Rangers teams, Clements and Terry. Good night, everybody.